good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Lovely to see you. It's a bit breezy here, but hopefully my phone's not going to blow away. But anyway, I'm just going to carry on regardless. Keep smiling and carry on. That's me. Hope you're having a wonderful start to your day, end to your day, middle to your day, whatever it is that you're doing today. It's kind of the middle of my day, sort of late lunchtime, after lunch, and I've just accomplished so much in the past few days. Since I started getting my mojo back and feeling a bit better, something sprang to mind, which I was thinking about when I was driving back from all the errands that I've done today that I've been putting off for the last 6 months, or well, some of them not that long, but some of them that long. And that is, you can't fix what you don't face. You can't fix what you don't face. That could apply to big giant things, big giant things like me wanting to get healthier, which there's that sort of time that you know you've got to get healthy, and there's that time that you want to start getting healthy, but there's always a huge kind of gap, a big space in between. And I always think that's quite an interesting time, isn't it, where you're sort of pontificating about it, or trying to put it off, or you're not actually being realistic about things. And then suddenly, like with me, I had that massive flare up with my rheumatoid arthritis, and it kind of put everything into very sharp perspective, and I knew I had to fix it, and I knew I had to face it. So I have, and that's what I've been doing. And since that, since that sort of recognition, and since I started that journey, which was sort of just over a week ago, maybe 10 days ago, I've been trying to fix lots of things and facing lots and lots of things, little things, but for me that had blown up massively in my head. For instance, I took some clothes and a bedspread to the dry cleaners, probably in about February, a winter coat and like a thick bedspread, like a quilt. And I drive past that dry cleaners most days. I think about it, and I've thought about it most days, and I felt so guilty because it's now August and I haven't gone and collected the stuff, and it's only a tiny little place, that I stopped myself from going. Now, why is that? Why do we do that? They're really friendly, lovely people, so nice. And I just had this thing in my head, oh, they're probably going to have given my stuff away to charity, or they're going to tell me off, they're going to fine me, or they're going to reprimand me, or they're going to treat me like I'm some kind of scum under their shoes. And I was just blowing it up into this ridiculous thing in my head. And I thought, Lisa, I woke up this morning, I thought, right, you can't fix what you don't face. Go and get your coat, because it's a really nice coat. I got it in a charity shop. It's a beautiful coat. Go and get your quilt, because the weather's going to change and you need to get that back and put it on the bed in the spare room. Go and face them and go and explain to them. So on my way there, I was thinking, should I just make up some random story, just lie to them and say, oh, I'm so sorry, I had a sick relative, or oh, I've been really unwell, or I've been away, I've been out of the country, or blah, 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 blah. And I thought, no, that's just not in my nature. I can't do that. I wouldn't do that. That's not a good thing to do. That's not the way I live my life. So I went in and I said to the woman, I had the ticket, thankfully, otherwise she may not have believed me. But I went in and I said to the woman, and I'm really, really sorry, but, you can say what you want and do what you want. I'm really sorry, you can punish me, but I have got some dry cleaning here and some laundry, which has been here since about February, and I've come to pick it up. She was so nice. She didn't even charge me anything extra or anything. She was just really kind and really sweet, and we had a really good laugh about it. And she was telling me all the stories about people that have had £200 worth of, which is about $250 worth of ironing done on their shirts, and they just haven't come and picked them up. And she said she's fined them 50 quid. They still didn't come and pick them up. So, she said in the end what she does is she takes it to the dog charity and gives it to them so that they get some benefit from it. And she said she does it with all the quilts and things that people don't come and pick up, and the duvets, because, the dogs can use them to sleep on. Oh. Anyway, thankfully she didn't do that with my really nice charity coat that I bought and my lovely bedspread. So I think that's right. You can't fix what you don't face. And this last this last week, since I've been on this health kick, trying to get a good night's sleep, not drinking any alcohol, eating really healthily, and just trying to get fitter, walk a lot more, that kind of thing, and obviously lose some weight as the end result. I've been really proactive. I cleared out my laundry cupboard, which I'd put off as well. I'm sorting out my cupboards downstairs. I've just got all these COVID tests which are all out of date and they're all dried up, which I think were my mother's, which were here. I'm going to just take them off to the, I think you have to take them back to the pharmacy because they have to get rid of them and things like that. So I've been trying to do all of that kind of thing. And I just got so much stuff done and it's just brilliant. And I don't know whether that's just me feeling good about myself because I feel like I'm more in control of things, or whether it's actually a mind switch, something in my head, the switch in my head has gone off or on, switched on, switched off, switched on, and has got me into a kind of different frame of mind. Probably because I am feeling more in control of my body. And I can remember when I was really overweight, and I don't even know why I'm smiling about this because it wasn't very good. I did feel like my head was sort of like a balloon attached by a sort of thin ribbon to my neck, and it was sort of floating up somewhere over there, sort of up, way up high, and my body was just this kind of like beached whale, which had really nothing to do with what was going on in my head. I was so detached from my physical self. It was a very strange thing. I'm probably going to write a book about it actually, because I think it would be very helpful, well, certainly for me to write about it and write it down and those experiences down and those feelings and thoughts down. But I think, and I'm sure that it would help a lot of other people who are going through similar kinds of experiences and things in their life. And maybe it would be very helpful for people, I hope, that perhaps they could sort of relate to it or see some ways to try and switch that switch back on in your head to try and get that little measure of control back into everyday life. Anyway, I just thought I'd pop by and say that. I'm about to make myself a nice wild rice, tuna and delicious veggie, crunchy veggie salad, and I'm going to have that for my lunch. And have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. I'm going to pop back later. I'm going to do probably another live stream poetry reading a bit later. So please do come back for that. I'll probably do that in about 4 hours or something, probably around 6 o'clock British summer time, which would be about 1 o'clock lunchtime Eastern Seaboard in the US, and probably very early in the morning in Australia. So anyway, I hopefully will see you soon. Lots and lots of love. Have a fabulous rest of your day. I hope that you're doing a little bit of something for you today. I know I always say that, but I think it's really, really important to remember that you are really special. And if you don't look after yourself, as I'm trying to do with myself these days a bit more, nobody else, well, they probably will, but it's better that you kind of do it yourself, really. And also appreciate and love yourself, because you are a wonderful, wonderful human being. So lots and lots of love. Have a great day. Big kiss. Bye-bye.